Anything else we need to discuss about the hearing?
Nope, I think we're good.
That's set for Monday, right?
Correct.
I have my dates correct in my head.
Yeah.
Any other questions or comments from the board? No, if not, I'll move into number 2, projected COVID-19 revenues and allowable uses. And Mr. Hoagie, I'm gonna give it right back to you again.
Okay, so the document that's up on the screen right now just identifies the multiple sources of revenue that we've had so far. Child nutrition grants with the that's also with the USDA, so they worked in cohesion with each other, and that provided us primarily money for our food service last spring and during the summer. The coronavirus relief funds, Grand County provided us some money. The governor's emergency education relief, which is GEAR, federal emergency management, city of Barrett, then the ESSER 1 funds, the ESSER 2 funds, and then most recently the American Rescue Plan. So those are the different sources of revenue that we've received. And Allie and Diane worked primarily on getting the information for this document. But this has been emailed to you as well. And with these funds then, I provided an indication of what the dollar amount was. So on the top, we've got the fund source, the amount that was allocated, the amount that's been committed to by our district so far. It gives a very basic description of the allowable uses. It gives an indication of where we spent the funds. It gives an indication of when the legislation passed that made these dollars available, and then also the end date for expenditures. So the first one with CRF, with those funds, we've made claims, and this is with Diane and Allie, we made claims for the full $199,000 that were allocated to us. So those have been expired. Also with the CARES County money, $51,000, that has been expended as well and requested. The GEAR money, primarily technology. FEMA, we're still working on that. That's been worked with through Grand County. The city of Bear provided us some funding. That's been expended as well. When we get to the point of the ESSER 1 and the ESSER 2 funds, ESSER 1 we're making progress on is $137,000. To this point, we've made requests for about $96,000 of that. The spending for the ESSER 1 funds will go through 9/30/2022. So we have about 18 months yet to spend the rest of that. Then ESSER 2, these came into effect 12/27/27. That's when these funds were made available. They're coming to the state. We still have not received clear direction from the state on how this money can be used, and actually not even our dollar amount. So we're thinking it'll be in the neighborhood of $575,000. And those dollars have to be expended by 9/20/32. Then the ESSER 2 funds, that's the $575,000, and we have even less information about this because it was just determination was made at the end of December. And then the last set of funds at the federal level, they were signed on 3/12/2021 by President President Biden. So that information is quite new to us. The thing that is interesting with the ESSER 2 and the American Relief Package is that they have in their basic description that money can be used for repair and ventilation systems. So now the question becomes, with those kinds of dollars, is there something that we should be doing within our buildings or allocating money to that? So when we talk about 1 and 2 site options for elementary building, if the initial projected amount for the American Relief Fund is where they're projecting to be, that could be an amount that's in the $2 million range. So if that kind of money is there and available, it may cause you to rethink or have discussions about what direction the district wants to go with facilities. And that's kind of a game changer.
You said 2032 on that one. You meant 2023, right? Not 32.
Actually, I think if I heard right today, it's 2024.
Oh, I was going to say, it can't be 2032, but okay, yeah, I can't, my eyes are blurry already.
I've got
Yep, 23 is up there.
9/10/2023.
Yep, okay, I heard 32 and then I looked and I'm like, I think that says 23. Yep, it does, okay.
And Michelle, you said you heard 2024?
I
be a change,
today,
you're saying.
yeah, I was reading something that today,
So that gives us some flexibility then too, when we start these discussions again to, so we need to probably.
and interestingly enough, like I went back to the UNESCO audit that they did and I looked at just the ventilation categories for 3 buildings, it was like 2.2. So we're talking about like an amount almost equivalent to the ventilation issues that we have in all 3 buildings.
I'm sure we'll get more information on it anyways. We don't even have a number yet on that one, so.
The document that I have here indicates that it's October of 2023.
Okay.
So that's a summary that I have for you. So thank you to Ally and thank you to Diane for pulling that information and giving us indication of what's been spent and what's available.
Any questions or comments? No. If not, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.